Hey, what's going on, guys? Mcskillet here, and today I'm going to be talking about who owns the most expensive inventory for CSGO, because most people don't actually know who the real owner of it is. I think there's a lot of confusion about this, but I'm going to be breaking it down in this video who really owns the most expensive inventory for CSGO. And before we get into that, I have another giveaway. This one's pretty insane. It's actually for every single fade knife in CSGO. This one is with CSGO Kingdom, so just check the link at the top of the description and make sure you're subscribed. But either way, now onto this video. So a lot of people always ask who has the most expensive inventory, and a lot of people tell me that like certain inventories are the most expensive. So I thought we could start out by looking at some of these contender inventories. So there's one here, the name of the account right now is just Gucci. I think it's been called a bunch of different things, but it's got $187,000 worth of skins on it, and it's actually the highest ranked inventory on CSGO.exchange, so it's basically the most expensive public inventory. Except there are some Chinese collectors that, I mean, I haven't spent the time to total up every single skin value they have, but I believe if you actually take like the sticker value that gets added to a lot of the skins and like all these blue gems and stuff that some of these Chinese collectors have, I think these two inventories both have the potential of being valued at over 200k. But even all three of the inventories I've talked about there, they're pretty much the most expensive public ones, but there's still one inventory that's more expensive than all of them, and that is actually a private collection. So even I couldn't record a video of it. I've been trying to film a video of it for over a year. On the bright side, the collection has still been growing during that entire time, and I do believe that it may be potentially over $1 million. I'll be explaining why in a bit. But yeah, if I ever do get that video out, I've talked to some of his friends. I believe his friends said that he hasn't even been playing CSGO recently at all, so it wasn't really looking like it was going to happen. It may happen in the future though, so do be on the lookout for the $1 million inventory showcase or something like that. But I've talked to one of his friends, and I do have some earlier screenshots that I took of the inventory, or at least when like it was actually on private at one point, but his profile was on public. So a while ago I was actually able to snag this screenshot here. Now this doesn't even include a lot of the stuff he has now. I think he's got like another stat track factor new bayonet Crimson Web, and he's got the Falchion Bowie knife as well. So he does have a complete stat track factor new Crimson Web set, which he's the only one in the world to have that. It actually looks like something out of like the CS Warzone mod or whatever, but this is actually a real inventory. And he doesn't just have one stat track factor new M9 Crimson Web, he has 3 of them, and they're all non-duped. So each one of those is worth over $40,000 because they're non-duped, and nearly every stat track factor new Crimson Web M9 is duped, but all 3 of those are non-duped. And I think he might have actually even gotten one more. I'm not completely positive on that. He might actually have 4 non-dupes at this point, because I think they try to like almost get a monopoly on the non-duped M9s there. But he has 2 karambits there as well. Each one of those karambits, probably north of 40,000. I'm not entirely sure if they have the best webbing, but I don't believe either of them are duped. So yeah, this Crimson Web collection there is, I think now it's probably worth like over $400,000 or at least $300,000 when you count everything he has. And then he also has so many other skins as well. A lot of the rarest skins for CSGO that kind of disappeared. It's pretty much assumed that this guy got them, or at least I kind of like tracked down all the rare skins and stuff, and I've kind of figured out a few that he's gotten, and I also know some people that buy for him, so I know like what skins they bought. And I know he's trying to get pretty much every factory new pair of gloves. Each of those are at least $1,000 each. He also happened to snag the factory new Pandora's box gloves, which were the #1 float ones in the world, and those are probably worth over $10,000 just because of how many people want them, and those are actually the lowest float of any that exist. Then he also, I did record a part of his inventory a very, very long time ago when it like wasn't really that expensive at all compared to what it is now. It still was worth like $150,000 at the time, but compared to what it is now and all the new stuff he has and the price increases on everything, like it's not even that much. But either way, back then I think he had like 3 stat track factor new N9 Black Pearls, multiple stat track factor new Karambit Ultraviolet. He's the one who owns the stat track minimal wear Hiko knife, like the knife that's the actual Hiko knife. That's worth at least 20 grand now. It's probably the best or the second best stat track knife that's a blue gem Karambit. And he also has a really, really nice souvenir skin collection. I think he's got multiple souvenir factory new Dragon Lures as well. I think he might even have over like 3 or 4. I know one of them he actually scraped the stickers off. He used to be a big fan of scraping stickers off his souvenir skins, which I sure hope he isn't anymore because they've actually gotten a lot better since back then. But I know he scraped a souvenir Dragon Lure, souvenir factory new Pink DD Pad, Souvenir Factory New, Tech 9 Nuclear Threat. Like, this guy just blows through everything. I also remember when I was filming his old inventory, he was trading, he was using Dragon Lores as his trading currency. Like, you know, people use keys for currency. This guy was using Factory New Dragon Lores, just like piles upon piles in his inventory to buy new skins. So this guy is the one who has the most expensive inventory. Just wanted to clear that up, and hopefully one day will come where I get the full inventory showcase, but I kind of know everything that's in there pretty much. I tried to talk about a lot of it, but I'm sure there's still plenty of surprises and stuff that I didn't even follow or hear about, but I think it's worth close to $1 million, which is just absolutely insane. Like, there's really nothing even close to its level. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.